I got something very special that came FedEx today. Back at West Coast DJs Live in April, I got to talking with our friend Mike Ryan from Frankenstands. I've known Mike for a couple of years, and I was telling him that I wanted to build a mobile system that I could handle with my current physical limitations. We've been doing videos on this lately, trying to come up with table solutions, all that kind of stuff. Well, Mike said, hey, would you mind if I made you something? I have an idea. I said, sure. So he sent this to me today. He built these especially for me. Frankenstand? Look at that. Now these are different than any other Frankenstein you'll ever see. They're custom for me. They've got some super secret prototype stuff on here that I don't know if I can share with you or not. What I can share with you is how these stands are generally overall different than any other Frankenstein that you're going to see. Normally when you set up any kind of speaker stand, you want these bars down here to be horizontal, like level. And then what that does is gives your legs a full stance. On these Brian Red Pro model Frankenstands, I still get a full stance. As you can see, I've got these ends kissing each other, so it's still a full stance. These are bent a little bit. It gives me a little extra room up top, which I'll show you next. So the big difference for me is overall height, which is going to help me out a lot, and I'll show you that in a minute. We're 11 inches shorter on the Brian Red Pro model than we are on the regular Frankenstand. These stands started out as the new F3, which are going to handle speakers between 30 and 40 pounds, so your lighter weight speakers. Ultimately, I think we're going to use a speaker that weighs a little less than 30 pounds, but it'll still work just fine on this F3. This is a 42-pound RCF 312A I'm about to pick up and attempt to put on this pole just for demonstration purposes. Let's see how I do. I'm going to try to do this two-handed. With the handles on the sides, and the fun part is finding the hole, of course. Look at that, guys. Did that look scary to you? How'd I do? Let's go ahead and put it up in the air. We unloosen the collar, of course. Pull the pin, and we lift. Easy up. So not only is this a cool video to show you what I can do, it's also a huge thank you to Mike Ryan of Frankenstands. This guy supports our industry. This guy is one of us. He's been doing it for a long time. He's very good at what he does. He's a very smart man. If you ever have the pleasure of meeting this guy at one of the shows, talk to him. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Obviously, he's totally hooked me up, and I'm proud of these stands, and I'm proud to have Mike as a friend. So thank you so much, Mike. Once again, the only pair in existence, Frankenstand, Brian Red Pro model. Can't buy them anywhere, but you can buy yourself some Frankenstands at frankenstands.com. Practice and enjoy.